right on his bumper is the 25 car of Jimmy Simpson.
Eddie Massengill drifting up about a half lane from everybody else. Schoenfeld dives low and wiggles into Freddie. Freddie Query goes over the wall almost, and the car spins. It nearly ramped out of the track. Now there's a fire a little bit further down the track along the pit wall area. A huge wreck. The window net goes down, so hopefully Freddie Query is going to be okay. Jimmy Simpson gets out of the car in a big hurry, so he's fortunately going to be okay. Looks like all the drivers are out of their race cars. Amazing.
I thought Freddie Query was out of the park.
Freddie Query left the park twice and come back. That car was
My goodness. Watch it again here, guys. Schoenfeld will wiggle, and Freddie Query will just launch into the air.
There he goes.
Wow. Fortunately, the fence was there, or he would have left the track.
Great day.
And I think that is a part of the fence, guys, where there would be a couple of more billboards. There weren't any billboards there, but fortunately for Freddie, there was some fencing there. Todd Bradbury looks like is out there checking out Freddie, but he is out of the car.
Out of the race car.
That is amazing. Unbelievable. It's a testament to the quality of these race cars that he's able to walk away after that. That is about as violent a wreck as you'll ever see at a short track.
And look what he does. He checks out the damage on his race car.
First thing.
Unbelievable. There's Jimmy Simpson's number 25 car. There was a fire under that one for a brief time. But Jimmy is okay. He's understandably just coming back from the red flag. 10 laps complete here in the super late model race at Concord Motorsport Park after a violent crash on the backstretch here. Dennis Schoenfeld will go down low, Steve Gant, blow a tire, we understand, and wiggle up into Freddie Query, and then mayhem ensues.
Well, right here you see the 43 car wiggle. He wiggled right in front of Freddie Query. The catch fence over there is the only thing that kept Freddie Query from going into the woods.
And that's not a catch fence. That's a billboard holder.
Exactly. It's for billboards. As all this was happening, you saw the 25 car, Jimmy Simpson, bang into Freddie Query, and then they had a violent crash on below that.
Meanwhile, our Doug Rice has charged down into the garage area, and he's caught up with Freddie Query after that wild ride.
Caught up with Freddie Query here after a spectacular crash coming out of turn 2. First off, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Now, it looked wild. We counted it several times, 3 complete spins before the car came to a rest, Freddie. Talk about what happened over there.
I'm not sure what happened. It's just a product of inversion. I mean, this racetrack is not susceptible to inverting super late model cars. I mean, we got a lot of fast cars here. We ain't got a lot of cars, period. That's the problem. But it just seems like everything that the people in charge of this racetrack do to try to attract business, they turn it away. I mean, people are not going to come here and have what happened happen tonight. I mean, I don't know if I can come back. My race car's tore all to pieces, and I've been involved in 3 of these inversions. Last year, first race, got tore all to pieces before I got to start-finish line. Got lucky the second time, won the race, and then this happened again tonight. I mean, it's just, it ain't going to work. Race cars get tore up. People can't come back. We had 10 cars tonight. Next time you have 6. You know, how long does it take for people to wake up and get smart? They got to treat racers better. And until they learn that, it's just going to keep heading downhill.
Freddie, was there a time tonight during that accident, I know it happened in the blink of an eye, that you thought you were headed out of the racetrack?
I kind of thought I was out of it, Doug. I mean, I didn't know. I knew I hit pretty hard, and then I could tell I was spinning around, and then I kept hearing something like that. I said, well, I'm tangled up in the fence. And I said, well, then I got to be over it. And I really couldn't tell where I was. And then when it came to rest, it's on the racetrack, so the Lord was riding with me.
Now, you dropped the window net really quick, but you stayed in the car for a while. Were you just sort of collecting your thoughts there?
Yeah, I was. I mean, my wife's on the radio up there scared to death. She spots for me, you know. And I told her right quick I was all right, because I was. And then I dropped the window net because my daddy was up there, and I know he'd be going crazy. And I wanted him to see it come down and everybody to happen to be looking, you know, to know I was all right. And then after I got it down, I said, God, this is big, you know. And I started seeing dollars and work. And here running for $2,500. And they, you know, it's like they intentionally tore these race cars up. I mean, what are they thinking? God almighty.
All right, guys, Freddie Query obviously upset, but the good news, he's okay. The same cannot be